Hey guys, what's up, buttercups? Hey guys, I'm Crazy Coupons. Woo, it's hot out here today. So as you know, we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did send out a text because we have text alerts, and I sent out a text asking you guys to send me your penny questions. One of my subscribers sent me this handy dandy notebook. So I wrote your questions down because I go live on my phone, obviously. So I thought we would answer your penny questions. What's up, Anna, Beverly, Michelle? We got people here. YouTube gonna send out some notifications. Okay, so you know what? Last week I forgot to go live. How silly is that? I was driving to Tennessee and I wanted to take a break and start driving and go live and I forgot. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay, people are still asking me their questions in text, so I don't know if y'all can hear that notification when it goes off, but I'm sorry if you can. All right, so there are a few questions that I put up top that I want to answer in the beginning because I want at least those of you who have penny shopping questions to hear the answers to these, because I think these are the most important. There's two that I think are really important. And then there's some that I just get over and over and over. And the main question that I get over and over and over is, how long do the items stay a penny? Obviously, you guys know I get the list, and the Dollar General employees also get the penny list typically on Fridays. So I usually get it out to you guys on Saturday. Depending on how large the list is, sometimes it does take me longer because I do try to go in store and like find the items and take pictures and all of that and have visuals for you. But typically we have it out in a YouTube video posted on my website, poweredbycoupons.com, on Saturday at least. A lot of us also coupon, and so I do try my best to get it up on Saturday so you can look for the items in your Dollar General store before, Tuesday comes along, so you can kind of scope out the store and see where they're at. So I wanted to put that in the beginning. The next thing is, a lot of people ask, like, penny shopping lingo. So it surprises me every time somebody says, what does YMMV mean? Hold on, I just thought of something. YMMV, I don't know, I had to look to see that. How silly. Is your miles may vary, which means something may be a penny in my area and it might not be a penny in your area, or the item might not penny at all. Things like that. Your miles may vary. YMMV. Usually we say that with every Dollar General penny list because there is a possibility that it could penny only at some stores. Although in my experience, when we have that happen, typically the list will say specific stores only. And I try to let you guys know when it does say that. I try to give you all of the information that I have. And I also try to always show you guys, at least, even if it's only for a brief second, the actual Dollar General employee memo that the penny list comes on, so you can see what the Dollar General employees get. And let me clarify, not all Dollar General employees have access to the penny list. It's only for the Dollar General store manager, and it's really the manager's responsibility to remove the penny items off the shelf. But then also key holders, which are like supervisors or whatever, they have access to the penny list as well. Some Dollar General stores will say that they don't get a penny list, and usually in my experience it's because they don't know how to check for it, because they just go in their little system. They have like a Dollar General employee system in the computer, and they have to go in and actually go get it. Like, it's not like they fax it to them. I mean, it's 2019, right? So anyway, this next question is a very smart question, I think. I'm always impressed by people who ask this question. I just am. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up, please? Hey, hey, hey! Gray star. I'm going to write that down here because nobody asked that, but we're going to talk about it. All right. Keep asking your questions. If you do have like important questions that you want me to answer, it's helpful if you guys put a bunch of question marks in front of your question in the same comment. That way I know you're actually asking a question, not just chatting with somebody else in the chat or something like that. I don't know if you've ever tried to read comments and talk at the same time and like keep your thought, but it's really hard. So anyway, this is the smart question that people ask that I'm always impressed when people ask me this question, because I feel like when people ask me this question, they're actually like looking and doing their part. Because I have to be honest, a lot of the times when people ask questions, like I did a video the other day that got 1,000 comments. I am only one person and can only like, I try my best to read every comment. Sometimes I'll read it and not answer it, but I'll still heart it just so I know that I read it. But I can't answer 1,000 comments in one day. I just can't, you know? But when people ask like smart questions, I do try to answer them, because, and not that all questions are dumb, and I hate even saying that because then it makes people paranoid that their questions are dumb. I think penny shopping is not something that we ever thought, like for me personally, I never thought in a million years that at 32 years old in my life I would be sitting here on YouTube talking about penny shopping at Dollar General. Like, it's just not where I thought my life was going. But I'm so glad I ended up here. But it's not like something that we're trained at or whatever. So questions aren't really stupid in penny shopping. So anyway, shades of blue. So are all shades of blue a penny? First of all, what I always do, you guys, is every time we have a penny list that's large, like this week, I think it was 54 items. I always post the video on YouTube. Again, show you the Dollar General employee memo. Then I make a post on my website. If you go to the post on my website and you look down at the bottom, usually towards the bottom of the post, I will put in there to go to my Google Doc and print, click here. So if you go there and you click that, you can save the Google Doc. Most of us have smartphones, and if you don't know, you can save the Google Doc. You don't even have to print it out. You don't have to go back to my website. You just get the Google Doc app and you can pull it up on your phone in seconds, and it's like saved automatically if you opened it. And so on there, on my website and in the Google Doc, I'm always very specific. Sometimes I'll even write notes to you guys, like look for this, or don't ignore these things or whatever, but I don't know why people thought that toys, Blue Dot toys, were going to be a penny. Very specifically in the video, I showed you everything down to, I showed in store the shoes, I showed the accessories, I showed the Hanes, everything specifically that was going to be a penny. Toys was not one of them. Just because Blue Dot pennied, that's just clothing, shoes, and accessories. Okay, so I just want to make that very clear. Toys are not a part of that. But when you're looking at clothing, some of them do look like they have a dark shade of blue, and some of them are a lighter shade of blue. And you guys will see sometimes, like even the home items, like the purple and brown dot, sometimes the shade of purple like almost looks brown and you'll get confused, right? But in the penny world, as long as it's shoes, clothing, or accessories, if it's any shade of blue dot, it is a penny for the most part. There are items that are excluded, but for the most part, all shades of blue are a penny, except there is a Dollar General boutique brand. It's something something boutique, B&B boutique or something like that. And there's like a mint, it's kind of like a mint green color, and I did get a private message asking me was that included. Those are not. So it's just the regular blue dot shoes, clothing, and accessories. So those boutique, when they penny, it'll be on a specific list of B&B boutique. I can't remember specifically what they're called. Brenda Rodriguez, I'm going to answer that here in just a second. That was a very common question. So anyway. So the next questions, so are we clear on all shades of blue? Okay, just making sure. Please give the video a thumbs up. When do yellow dots penny? Somebody in this chat also asked, when do gray stars penny? So I'm going to really go in on penny shopping here for a little bit, and I'll tell you why. If you guys are new to penny shopping, or even if you've been penny shopping for a couple of months, how it works usually every single year, the same things penny at the same time every single year. For example, we just had gray dot and blue dot clothing, shoes, and accessory penny, as we've been talking about for days now. Those pennied, the first week of May? Guess what? Last year, those pennied the first week of May. Guess what? The year before that, blue and gray dot pennied the first week of May in 2016. And in 2015, I think it pennied the last day of April or something like that. So the same things penny at the same time every single year. Like Dollar General does the same thing all year long, right? We always have a very dry spell in the wintertime. And then in the spring and summer, throughout fall, we're going to have some really good penny lists. So, for me to sit here and give you specific dates off the top of my head, like obviously I'm not that good. I can't do that for every single dot color or star color at Dollar General. But since that is a commonly asked question, I do have a penny schedule that we've made for you guys of what month the items penny. So for example, I could make a video and be like, okay, we're in May, next month is June, so here's what's expected to penny in June, right? This color dot, and this color dot. I think I am going to do that on a month-to-month basis and do it on like the last day of the month, every single month for the next month. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Or I'm just going to do it in 3-month intervals. I'm not sure yet. I think month to month would be better, so you know if it's going to be like a good month or not. But I am going to answer this question. Yellow dots penny around November. Specifically off the top of my head, I believe that gray dot pennies in July or something like that. Is it true that they do clearance and penny items out to clear out for inventory? Yes. They're discontinued items. That is to not be confused with all. So when we say that, and I say that in the beginning of all of my penny shopping videos, these are discontinued items that the Dollar General employees were supposed to remove off the sales floor and didn't for whatever reason. And we as customers can go in and purchase them for a penny. Right? I say that all the time. So people get that confused sometimes, and they think that all discontinued items are in fact a penny, and that's not the case. Once they go on clearance at Dollar General in the system, they are discontinued. So if a Dollar General employee scans them with their little handheld that looks like a phone, it says discontinued, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that they are a penny. But the penny items are discontinued items, right? So just so you're clear on that. And yes, they're getting rid of them, right? There's no reason for Dollar General to keep winter clothing in their store all year long. They want to get that out of the store, which we just got it out of the store for them, so they can move in summer items and fall. Can I return clearance items that I paid way too much for? If you have your receipt, you can. All right. How to deal with a nasty manager. So, I think I'm getting ready to upload this video. I don't know. I've been saying I'm going to upload this video forever, and I haven't done it, but I think I'm going to do it because I've been really working hard on editing it. And you'll see what I do specifically. If I am nervous that they're not going to want to sell me the penny items, or even if it's a store that I've never found penny items in before, and that was the case in this video that I think I'm going to upload about penny shopping, I start recording on my phone. I hit record and just I don't tell them that I'm recording. And just to be clear, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, and I cannot give you legal advice. But I do know in some states it's illegal to record people without them knowing. But in the state of West Virginia, which is the state that I live in, it is a one-party consent state, meaning that I can record a conversation with anyone at any time, as long as I know that at least one person in the conversation knows we're recording, and that's me. So, in the store that I've never been in, buying penny items before, I never found penny items at that store before. Before I went up to the register in the video, I said I've never, cashed out with penny items at this store. So I'm just going to, leave the phone recording and leave it in my cart. So I just do that just in case there is some kind of negative experience and they tell me that they can't sell me the penny items. And even if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would still do that just to cover my ass. Because I've had instances with cashiers who said a bunch of crazy stuff to me, and then later after I called the corporate office or the district manager, they said they didn't say that, So I just do that personally to cover my own ass. But if I have a nasty manager, I would say pick your battles. Like, you don't want to be causing a ruckus if it's for one item that you don't really care about, right? But if you have 100 rugs or, 20 bags of socks that you really want to get, and you go up to the register and the manager is nasty to you, it depends on the level of nasty. We all think nasty is something different, but first of all, if they didn't want to sell them to you, you can always just threaten to call. Even if you don't really actually call, even if you just threaten to call the district manager or the corporate office, usually they'll change their tune real fast in my experience, because they don't want that to happen. If you do end up calling, my advice would be, do not say that you were penny shopping. Just say that you were shopping and you found, items that were on clearance, and the manager was nasty to you, or they wouldn't sell you the items, or whatever your problem is. But you can call. In penny shopping, it is not ever advised that you call the corporate office. Penny shoppers are afraid that eventually they'll take penny shopping away if they get flooded with phone calls about penny shopping, because Dollar General doesn't owe it to us to sell us the penny items, right? There are a bunch of stores, if you don't know, that have penny items, like Home Depot, Michael's, Toys R Us used to have penny items, Family Dollar. The difference is, in Dollar General's policy, they say that the employees are to sell us the items for a penny. So what you need to do, and every single penny shopper needs to print out the Dollar General policy, print it out. I would screenshot it on your phone, but if you can, print it out. It's on my website. If you go to my website, poweredbycoupons.com, and then you go up to the little menu, it's 3 little lines if you're on your phone. The menu on the top right-hand corner on my website. Go to how to penny shop at Dollar General, and the Dollar General policy is on there. I would print that out. And if they give you any shit, show them your copy of the policy. Because in that video that I did on YouTube, it's called like Problems at Dollar General in Beckley, West Virginia, or something like that. In that video that I was having problems with couponing, but the lady told me that they don't have an employee handbook. So they just may be unaware. She's now a manager of a store. If that's not crazy, this dumb bitch don't even know they got a employee policy. Dollar General is the fastest growing store in the nation and has been for the last 3 years. Yeah, they're going to have 10,000 employees and not have an employee policy. Are you an idiot? Anyway, print that policy out and take it to the store with you in case you have any problems. Okay. So this question, you're not going to believe it. You are not going to fucking believe it. Beverly, I think was her name. I'm not going to call your last name out, Beverly, if that was your name. It started with a B. Girl, this is not cool. Shit. I almost need a cigarette on this one. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up, by the way? All right, you ready? Is there a way to get the list early so I can hide the penny items at my store? Because my store removes them off the sales floor, and she's not able to buy penny items so she wants to hide them. So she wants me to post a list earlier so she has time to go to all of her stores and hide them. So this bugs the shit out of me. Yeah, smoke one for me, please. It's just not cool, guys. Listen, it's their job. It's their job. The fun of penny shopping is finding the items. Let me tell you this little story. When I first moved here and I started venturing out to the stores that I hadn't been to before, I went to a store, found a bunch of penny items, got up to the register, and the manager said, look, Dollar General, okay, and this leads us into something else, but I'm not going to go there. I'm going to tell you my little story. She said, we get in trouble if we sell you penny items. So I'll tell you what, I'll remove the penny items off the floor and put them in a box for you. And you can just call the store and ask me if I have any penny items and come pick them up. That way you don't drive, because I was like, I don't live close to here, blah, blah, blah. She was like, that way you don't drive all the way down here and run out your gas or whatever. Guess what? I never went back to that store. She's not a manager there now. Now I do go there sometimes, but because it's not fun. It's just not fun anymore. I guess it would be like dumpster diving or something, right? I don't know. It'd be like couponing without the coupons. Like, it sucks the fun out of it the hunt is like the fun part. And maybe not to everybody. I don't know. But that's just one reason why you shouldn't hide penny items. Secondly, it's the manager's job to remove the items off the floor. I'm trying not to be a judgmental person, especially when it comes to like things that are ethically wrong. But I think in some states it can be wrong to hide the items because you're not allowed that's at least what I've been told. Like, if you had a penny item, let's say in a trash can or something, because you know it's going to penny on Tuesday and you go the week before and you hide it, then the store can't sell the item, right? Because it's hidden and they can't remove it off the sales floor. And if Dollar General is supposed to remove these items off the sales floor, and let's say some of the items, because we know this is happening, some of the items they're taking and reselling to stores like Big Lots or Ollie's, you're making the store lose out on money. So instead of selling that item for $1, now they're selling it to you for a penny because you hid it and they couldn't do their job, right? I've been told that they can also like charge you with a crime for that it's considered kind of the same as shoplifting. I don't know if that's 100% true, but I definitely think, again, I try not to be judgmental on other people's like ethics, but I think it's really ethically wrong to do that. And I'm willing to do glitch deals and, whatever, But hiding penny items is just really wrong in my opinion. And I will not help anyone ever hide penny items. I just won't contribute to that. And I wouldn't like put my name on that to help somebody do that. I just wouldn't. So that's how I feel on that. It's selfish. I do think it's selfish too. And not only that, you're stopping other penny shoppers. What if you forget you hid those items in a trash can or wherever you're going to hide them? You're another penny shopper who's at the store when they open and actually, doing the work and looking for the items now potentially didn't find them because they don't look in fucking trash cans for hidden penny items, you know? So anyway, one of my store managers was actually just telling me that he seen this lady hiding penny items in one of those decorative boxes, and so when she come back on Tuesday, he took the box out in front of her and was like talking to the other Dollar General employee, saying he was calling the police or something like that just to scare her, But I don't know. All right, and oh, by the way, the only reason I have had conversations about penny items with my stores is because some of them watch my fucking videos. Like, it's not like I can go in there and be like, I don't know what a penny item is. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? All right. But otherwise, I play dumb. If it's a store that like doesn't watch my videos and they don't know who I am and I'm just like Joe Blow, which I am just a Joe Blow, but you know what I mean? I do not. I play stupid. I hope I'm not in this car's way. All right. This question, man. I don't know. It's funny. How do we buy penny items if they're out of stock? You don't? Sorry. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. You don't. You look harder, I guess. It's not going to be easy. And I don't mean to make it seem easy. That's why sometimes I like to do videos that are like showing, like when I don't find penny items, I like to upload those videos too, because it's not just easy and you're not always going to find stuff. You're just not. Okay, somebody asked this question and it says, is it still a penny if everything matches but the UPC? And then somebody sent me a pair of socks, like pictures, where the socks were identical, but the UPC was different on each pack of socks. And that happens all the time. And the answer is no. If the UPC is not the same, it's probably not going to be a penny. However, sometimes we get penniless and the UPC is wrong. So if you guys did clearance shopping, this is a really good example. If you guys went clearance shopping and you've seen my clearance paper products video, in that video I showed you some of the paper products. The UPC was wrong from the Dollar General employee list. So they were actually wrong from the list. It just happens sometimes. And sometimes on Tuesday, those items are still a penny and the UPC is wrong. Sometimes the UPC is wrong and it's not a penny. Like it's the new packaging or something like that. So it just depends. But for the most part, if you find a pair of socks that are, exactly the same as another package and the UPC is different, the one with the right UPC is probably going to be a penny, and the one with the different UPC is probably just the, I don't know, new packaging or something, not a penny. I hope that made sense. All right, and the question that I get asked 5 gazillion times a day is, how long are these items going to stay a penny? So, it just depends. There's no set date, and that's a really hard question to answer because there is no set date. So, like I found a gray dot bra, that's a sports bra that said FW16 on it the other day. And regular price on that bra was $7, I believe. And if I remember correctly, at the register, it rang up for $6.45 or something weird like that. They gave it to me for a penny anyway. Because I was like, can you just take that off? I'm so sorry. I thought it was on sale. And she was like, oh, then we have to redo the whole transaction. So I'll just give you a deal. And she rang it up for a penny. So, it just depends. There's no set amount of time. You'll see, especially when we get the list for Yellow Dot, for some reason, the last 2 years, when we get the Yellow Dot, is it Yellow Dot? No, it's not Yellow Dot. One of the clothing lists. I can't remember which one it is. Um, I don't think it's Blue and Gray Dot because it's not in the spring. Anyway, one of the clothing lists that we get, they have for the last 2 years reset and went back to full price within 2 weeks for the last 2 years. But for the most part, the penny items stay a penny for months and months and months. So that's why it's really good to be a part of penny shopping Facebook groups, watch penny shopping YouTube videos. Because people usually will say if they found things and it rang up for full price instead of a penny. If you're a part of the penny shopping community, you will usually know. Do you know if there's a penny list for next week? I don't get the penny list until Fridays. The girl who works at Dollar General that gives us the list, she typically works in the evening on Fridays. So I usually get the penny list when she gets off work on Friday, and then I usually stay up late on Friday night to type it out or whatever. Get it ready, and then Saturday morning I usually go to the Dollar General store, film my video, and post it on Saturday, sometimes Sunday, just depends. I found purses with the sticker over blue dot. All right, so this is funny. So you guys know those little booties? I don't know what they're really called. They're like house shoes but socks mixed together. I call them booties. And they're like kind of mint green, and Dollar General sells them. And they were gray dot, I think. And they were part of the penny list, and they've been on clearance for weeks now, for really cheap, like 25 cents or whatever. So I've bought a lot of those because I wear them all the time and I call them booties. So anyway, when I was penny shopping on Tuesday at one of the stores, I found these little booties that were supposed to be gray dot, and they had a sticker over the UPC. So as I was checking out, the lady that worked at Dollar General, actually not as I was checking out, the whole time I was in the store, the Dollar General employee was following me around the store, following me around the whole store, talking to me about penny items, and would not shut the fuck up. I mean, I was like, Jesus Christ, lady, shut up. You know, I didn't say a word to her. I walk in the store, I start looking through the clothes. She walks over to me and she's like, if you're looking for blue and gray dot, I worked 6 hours yesterday making sure there's no blue and gray dot in this store. Blah, blah, blah. Just the whole time I was in the store. Blah, 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 blah. It'll probably be in my video when I upload it about penny shopping, because I started recording on my phone. Anyway, I found these booties. They had a sticker over the UPC. This lady's followed me around the whole fucking store and wouldn't shut the fuck up about penny items. I'm like, there's other people in the store, you know, I don't want them to hear her. So anyway, I go up to the register. They scan the booties. They ring up for $5. And I'm like, what? No way. So I grab them, like, kind of from the guy. At this point, I was a little pissed off because the lady wouldn't shut up. I look at the tag and it's got a sticker over the UPC. And I was like, you can't put stickers over the UPC, because I was in a bad mood because she kept following me around. Anyway, I was like, you can't put stickers over the UPC. So I grabbed my phone. The guy knew I had a YouTube channel. The girl didn't. so they treat you differently when they think they're scared you're gonna like record it and put it on YouTube or something. I'm sorry that, but they just do. It's just the truth. So for the video, showing the sticker over the UPC. So anyway, I leave the store. I come back hours later, the same day on Tuesday, and guess what? They tore the stickers off the slippers. So I get my little booties again, take them up to the register, and I'm like, somebody took the stickers off here. So let's try them again. And he tried to scan it, and it would not. It said item not found or something like that. They were gray dot. I have the same exact pair at my house that I just bought like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I don't know why. So I don't know if maybe they were sent to the store that way. I don't know. I don't know. So that's what happened to me with the... That was an awful long story, wasn't it? For just something so simple. Sorry, but... So, I don't know. I've always said, like, if there's another UPC sticker over it, like, it might just be your store, like, trying to not sell penny items that way. But it makes me wonder, since it happened to me and they took the stickers off and then it wouldn't scan, if it come from Dollar General that way. And it said FW18. So, I don't know. You enjoyed the story. Thank you so much. It's, somebody said, is it just the clothing that's a penny, or is it shoes and purses? I did not look for shoes and purses, but it is shoes, clothing, and accessories. So yes, I showed even in the penny list video that the accessories are included and purses are accessories. But I did hear that there are some that were excluded. So some were not ringing up a penny and some were ringing up full price as far as purses go. For the most part, all the shoes were a penny that were blue and gray dot, or blue dot. What does your shirt say? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And then on the back, it says Team Jelly Bean. Do you know how many people have told me that they liked my shirt? If you would like one, you can buy it right underneath the video. It's not purses. I tried one and it rang up $8. As I just said, some purses were excluded. So some were a penny and some were not. There's always exclusions with every dot color. But see, what happens is, and I'm sorry to call you out and I'm not trying to be mean, but this person just said it's not purses. I tried one and it was $8, as if that was the fact, and just all purses are not a penny. But that's actually not the case. Some of them are a penny that are blue dot. Some are not. Okay, let's read J Lo's comment, because I think it's a very important one. Personally, I believe Dollar General wants pennies because it's a loss leader. If they were really concerned, you know damn well corporate would have stopped it years ago. Seriously, it's obvious. All right. It's a very good comment. You're a very smart lady, so, or man, I guess, but probably a lady, right? Anyway. So here's my theory of the reason we can continue to buy Dollar General penny items. Do you know how many Facebook groups there are of penny shoppers that are dedicated to Dollar General penny shopping, that go to Dollar General every single Tuesday? I mean, look how many videos I've made about Dollar General. Do you know how many people have told me that they never shopped at Dollar General, they hated it, until they found my videos or found out about penny shopping. It is a brilliant, brilliant marketing ploy by Dollar General. They get us in the store every Tuesday, right? And most of us, while we're there, probably buy a soda or something else that you see that you might need or want. Or maybe you start couponing at Dollar General too. So, yeah, I don't, literally all they have to do is change that policy and penny shopping would be over. They literally just have to say, like Family Dollar or Home Depot and all of those stores, they literally just have to say in their policy that they don't have to sell us penny items anymore, and it's done, over. And they don't. They haven't changed the penny policy since, I think, 2011 at Dollar General. So, yeah. There's that. And there was actually a guy who is like the boss of penny items, and he's the boss of couponing and marketing at Dollar General. He was hired on, I think now, not this last April, but the one before that. So he's worked at Dollar General now for 13 months. Hopefully, if he was going to change that, he would have already done it. Because immediately once he was hired, the coupon policy changed. He changed that immediately. So hopefully we're good for a while, at least. Oh, good, Sharon. Yay. Yeah, I like mine too. I ordered one, though, that was 2X because I wanted it to be really big. But it was a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. I hope it shrinks. This one shrunk a little tiny bit. So, I heard somebody talking. I swear. Penny Shoppers also keeps employees on their toes. Yeah, for sure. It keeps the discontinued items out of the store. Like, they do send some back, and Dollar General resells them. Some of the penny items just go in the dumpster. Used to, all the penny items went in the dumpster, but now they are, we know, reselling some of them now. Socks not on sale today, Wednesday. It's not, penny shopping's not a sale, first of all. Secondly, yes, they are, but it's not all socks. I did a survey about lack of sale prices listed, and the district manager called me and gave me a $25 gift card. Well, okay, look, I'm glad you got a $25 gift card, but I don't know if that was a good idea. I think it's a good thing. I wish people would be more happy about it when they don't have signs up saying things are on clearance. Because we know these items go from, like 10% off all the way down to 90% off. Sometimes they go down to like 10 cents and then they penny out, right? If there's signs, other customers are going to buy the items, especially if they're 10 cents. If our stores got all the blue and grayed out clothing and they made sure they did a good job and they put all that clothing together and put a sign on there that said these items are 10 cents, in my area where people don't have very much money, I know that they would sell out, right? And then me as a penny shopper, I'm not going to have anything to buy because they're already going to sell everything. I might find an item here and there that's like fell behind the rack or something, but I'm not going to be able to find 100 items like I did yesterday. So when there's not signs up and the regular customers, average Joes, don't know that those items are 10 cents or 90% off, you should consider yourself lucky. Honestly. Also, I see a lot of people complaining that their store doesn't have penny items. And it's usually the same people who are buying all the items when they're 90% off or 70% off or 50% off. They go in and buy all the items and they're like, my store never has penny items. Well, no shit, dipshit. You just bought them all when they were 70% off. You know? Duh. I don't know. I seen some people at my store buying stuff that was 70% off, and I was so mad. They were penny shoppers too, and I was like, what a fucking idiot. I was like, I kept telling them, because they watch my videos. I don't care if they hear me say that either, because I kept telling them. I was like, those are going to go down soon. Anyway. Does discontinued on one pack of socks mean the same as discontinued on another pack of socks? No. It doesn't. It doesn't. Nope. Just because one says it's discontinued does not mean it's a penny. And I know that's what you're getting around to. Dollar General gets credits for the items at penny? Sure. Absolutely they do. They're not losing money, you guys. They're fine. Dollar General is fine. I've never found a penny item at that one. Why? My manager doesn't pull penny items until Wednesday or Thursday. It's awesome. Even at 50 cents or $1, yeah. What I do is when things go on clearance, if it's something that I know I need for like my kids or myself, like let's say Brown Dot Home, right? If Brown Dot Home goes on clearance, if it goes down to 70% off and there's something that I have to have, can't live without, I will buy it at 70% off, but I try not to. If it goes down to 90% off, and it's a rug, it's mine, period. And then if I don't get any pennies that are Brown Dot Home, I'm not going to be that mad about it because I know that I probably bought them when they were 90% off. I think you just have to pick and choose. It does annoy me when people in my area buy things when they're just 70% off, knowing that they're going to go down even further. But you can't make everybody do what you want them to do, I guess. So you have to just suck it up, buttercup. How long from the time it goes on sale for the first time? It goes down all the way to a penny. It depends on what it is. Some items penny out faster than others. Some items take a long time to penny out. I've seen items that are discontinued that go to like 10% off and then never penny. It just depends. There's no set amount of time. I'm sorry. I can't give you a straight answer. Can you give the video a thumbs up? So did you guys do good yesterday? How many items did you get? I got about 100. I went to 8 stores and found penny items at 7. Only one store I didn't find any. And it was because I just quickly left. I overheard the employees saying that some lady come in here and she found a bunch of penny items underneath the clothes and she chose all the penny items. Isn't that a weird way to put it? She chose all the penny items. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm not wasting my time. Only one store and got almost 80 items. Wow. I got 100 socks and nylons. 355. Terry Lynn, 45, 22, 135. I killed it. Probably 300. Over 400, 65. I gave up penny shopping because I've tried so many times and never a single one. 0. I didn't go. I got, excuse me, I got about 15, 135, 103, 180, 16, 263, a trunk full. Did you get your soap? I don't know. 2. I only found 4 pair of pantyhose. 225, 52, 50. Seasonal items will penny faster than discontinued items. Right, yes, for sure. I may have missed it, but how did you fall into penny shopping? I used to work with a girl who I probably accidentally say she was my friend, but she wasn't my friend. She ended up being a backstabbing little bitch. But anyway, I used to work with this girl, and we knew that she couponed. She never talked about penny shopping, though. I was friends with her on Facebook, and she was trying to make a post of her haul, of her penny shopping haul, in a penny shopping Facebook group. Somehow she accidentally posted it on her regular Facebook wall and hurried up and deleted it, and I seen it. She got like 13 clothing items for 13 cents or something like that, it said. And she hurried up and deleted it. So I messaged her and I was like, what's that about? Why'd you delete that? How'd you get all those clothes so cheap? And she told me Dollar General penny shopping. And I was like, oh, how do you find out about that? And so she told me Dollar General Facebook groups. Go to penny shopping Facebook groups. So I, for about a month, found all the Dollar General penny shopping Facebook groups that I could possibly find, and followed them, joined them all, and I stalked them every single day, like literally the whole day. Every second I had a free time, I was in this penny shopping Facebook group. And I remember the first day I ever went penny shopping, I finally got the nerve to do it. But I learned all on my own. I just learned from reading other people's posts and stuff, which I think is the most helpful way. I wish I would have had somebody on YouTube to help me. That would have been amazing. But yeah, so that's how I fell into penny shopping. And so I penny shopped at Dollar General for about a year. And there was a really good deal on Tide and Gain pods. And so I remember specifically the day I created 20 Dollar General couponing accounts and went and got 20 bags of Tide and Gain for 23 cents a bag. So I started couponing too. So honestly, I get really burnt out couponing. You guys probably noticed I haven't uploaded a couponing video for a while now. But for some reason, Dollar General penny shopping just never gets old for me. I don't know, it's like legal shoplifting almost, I think, because you get that rush, right? And I'm not the only one, because everybody tells me that, so I'm not crazy. It sounds crazy to say out loud, but, yesterday I spent from probably 8:15 in the morning until 2:30 penny shopping. I got 100 items for $1. That's insane, right? All I used was my gas. I ran out probably about $10 in gas. So all those items for $10. I could just save all of those socks and probably go the rest of my life without ever buying a pack of socks again. So totally worth it, in my opinion. I think it's a good hobby. A lot of people tell me that they have depression and anxiety. There's a lot of people who are drug addicts and alcoholics that have found couponing and penny shopping, and it's really helped them out of rough times. I know for myself, I have very bad anxiety, especially when it comes to being in the car, which is weird. But I do. Even yesterday, I was struggling with panic attacks while I was driving to the store. But I love penny shopping. It has helped me and changed my life in so many ways. So many ways. But even like with YouTube and stuff. But yeah. It's cheap entertainment and I love it. I think so too. I think that's the way I feel too, Kim. Like, it is the cheapest hobby ever. It's so much fun. Yes, it does keep your mind off things, and for sure. Yeah. It got me out of the house. Yes, that too. I am very much a homebody and it's really hard for me to leave my house sometimes. I love penny shopping. I love that rush. Me too. Your coupon videos are my favorite. Aw. Magnesium is good for anxiety. I'm an old woman, divorced after 43 years of marriage and moved to a new state. It helps me with my depression and anxiety, and I get to give it away, and that makes me feel happy. I think that's another thing too, like being able to donate. When I first started penny shopping, I didn't donate a lot, but I've also taken my items and resold them or just, given them away. But I don't like to be like, ooh, I donate, I'm a good person and all, because I think if you're donating for the right reasons, you don't need to make a YouTube video about it and tell the whole world or post on social media what a great person you are. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But I do try to donate, and it does make you feel really good to be able to help people, especially things like socks. You know how many people in this world struggle to buy an $8 package of socks? And look how many people we can all help now, hopefully, this winter, with just something as simple as a pack of fucking socks. Have so many shoes. Shoes is another thing. Like, so many kids need shoes. I mean, I've had hard times in my life where I didn't know how I was going to buy my kids school shoes and stuff like that. So, yes, absolutely. Even though Dollar General obviously isn't the best quality, it's better than nothing. And those socks are pretty damn good quality. I mean, Krista, how do you navigate shop at stores that block those aisles with those trolleys? LOL. I have stores that constantly have at least 4 or 5 aisles blocked at the same time. I move them. I just act like I own the place and just move them wherever. Like, I try not to ever move anything where it could potentially hurt someone or fall or something like that. But I will. I did. My store, the first store that I went into on Tuesday, had those. They're not called trolleys. The official name for them is, what do they call them? L boats or something crazy like that. Something weird. Anyway, I just moved them. I just moved them out of my way. L carts. U-boats. Both of those. I've heard them called both of those. Thank you. You are so down to earth. I love you. I love you too. Thank you. Krista, so does the penny list every week just for that week, or how long does each week last? You're amazing at what you do. Thank you for what you do for us. No, we kind of talked about this earlier, so I'm not going to go in too much, but typically, yes, you can continue to look for penny items for months and months. That's why I created a page on my website where you can go back to the older penny list. You go up to go to my website, poweredbycoupons.com, go to the menu, and you can go to penny lists, or it says master penny list or something like that. You can go there and see only the penny list posts, and you can go back through them and shop the old penny lists. Couponing with Leah. Hey. U-boats, yeah. I was really lucky. All of the employees are really kind. Yeah, I think a lot of the times we talk about the Dollar General employees being like rude, and it's because I don't think most of them are. I think that the negative experiences always get talked about more than the positive ones. You know, a lot of people don't go around talking about their good experiences at a store. But if you have a negative experience, you want to tell everybody and you're like pissed off about it or whatever. So, yeah, for the most part in my area, the Dollar General employees are amazing. The girl that I was bitching about that kept following me around at Dollar General and talking about penny items, I just really hadn't had any interaction with her. But even before they knew I made YouTube videos, they were so nice to me in my area, most of the stores. And I've only had a handful of bad penny shopping experiences, and I've penny shopped a lot. I used to penny shop every day of my life, literally every single day. And we would go on like penny shopping road trips. I'm trying to go on a penny shopping road trip actually right now. I'm trying to figure out how I can. And I think I'm going to do it with one of you guys who messaged me and said you wanted to go on a penny shopping road trip. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Oh. Oh, somebody was telling me what an amazing person I am. I swear if I ever need compliments, I'm coming here and talking to you guys. Road trip. I guess they get mad because they can't buy them for a penny. Yeah, Dollar General employees are not supposed to buy penny items, and they're also not supposed to sell penny items to their family. Their family's not supposed to come in and buy them. So, come to Jacksonville. We got your back. You are my friend. You're mine as well. You guys legitimately are my friends. That's what I call you guys. If I'm like having a conversation, I say my friends. And I just happen to have a lot of friends. That's what I say. I used to live in Jacksonville, Florida when I was a kid. You're my craziest friend. Where do you get your coupons? I get my coupons from bqsavings.com, and then there's also a lady in our Facebook group who sells clipped coupons, and I just have it set up to where I order them automatically every single week. Pretty handy dandy. It depends on how many you're looking to buy. If you're looking to buy, like 10 sets a week, which would be the equivalent of buying 10 newspapers a week, it's a pretty good deal. Usually if you want 4 inserts a week, it's not a good deal because you have to pay like $7 for shipping. So you might as well just buy the newspaper in your area. I didn't see the super chat. Do you fly? I've never flown anywhere. I want to do a road trip to all the D Chico Dollar General stores. I've been to some good ones that have DG Go. Have you guys seen the video where we found 400 items, me and a subscriber? If you hadn't seen that video, watch it. We were in a store with DG Go. We found so many penny items that we were bitching. I promise you, we were bitching because we kept finding them. In one store, oh my God. It was crazy because we were so tired because we went through everything, man. It was crazy. It's crazy. It was me and one of you guys and her son went, and we found 400 items in like a couple of hours. Let's go party shopping bus. Have you ever been to a market store? Yes. We don't have them here, but yes. Don't come to New Jersey. We have almost no. Oh my God, I want to go. What I would like to do is somehow do like a Dollar General tour and like meet you guys at stores. I'm not rich. So while that's a good idea in theory, Money's not falling out. Money's not falling out of the sky. I think it was the first video I watched. LOL, it was insane. It was crazy. I live in a trailer. I don't know why you said you live in a trailer, but that's okay, girl. At least you got a roof over your head. So it's illegal to buy coupons. No, it's not fucking illegal to buy coupons. Oh my God. If anybody tells you it's illegal to buy coupons, they're a fucking idiot, okay? Let me just tell you that. You look like you are alone in the stores when you film. I try to be really careful not to show other people. That's why. I've gotten really good at that too, I think. I would be so mad if I was in a store running in my pajamas getting some bread and somebody put me on YouTube. I would be fucking pissed. I would be livid. So I try to be respectful of other people. Even, you guys don't know it too, but even when I'm live, I tell the Dollar General employees 90% of the time know that I'm live. So they don't say something that they wouldn't want to say on YouTube and stuff like that. Because out of respect, I, again, would be mad. And some of them do talk to me about penny items and stuff. As I said, like a lot of them watch my YouTube channel and stuff. So, yeah, I think it would be really wrong of me to do that. Does the penny app really work? I think I'm going to make a video about it. It's a hard question to just give you a straight answer to. For some people, yes. For some people, no. Are you doing the video Gina S tagged you in? Yes, I think so. I just haven't had time. We had the clearance sale and then a huge penny list, so I just haven't had time. And then if you guys don't know, I'm taking care of a sick family member. So, and I just started doing that recently. So I'm just limited on time, but yes. I used the penny app all day yesterday. Yeah, for some people it works great. For some people it doesn't. I think that's why I think I'm going to make a video on it because, yeah. It's just kind of a lot to go into, and we've been live for an hour and 7 minutes, so I gotta go, be a mom and shit. There's so much competition here, it probably won't be worth it. I gotta tell you, on Tuesday I was a little discouraged. Okay, so let me tell you how my Tuesday went. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up, by the way? Tuesday morning, woke up. Jason woke me up, and I literally, Jason wakes me up every day of my life. I feel sorry for him. But I'm so hard to get out of bed. I hate to say that, and it makes me sound like such a lazy piece of shit. But I am. So I told Jason that night, I was like, if you tell me in the morning, it's the best penny day ever. If you remind me of that when you wake me up, I'll get up. So he did, and I was like, woohoo! I was singing before I left the house. Woo! It's the best day. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the best day ever. I went to Dollar General, the first store, my honey hole, and that girl was like, for 6 hours, I was pulling blue dot and gray dot out of the store so you wouldn't find anything. Chasing me around the store, bitching. And that used to be my honey hole. I used to get hundreds and hundreds of items there. Recently. And so I was like, other penny shoppers in my area have ruined the honey hole even. There's so much competition here. I was discouraged leaving the store. In my live video too, a little bit. And then every other store that I went to, I found stuff. I even went back to that store and found more stuff. So I think if you kind of get it out of your head that there's competition, there is obviously competition for almost all of us. But you have to know, even if you live in the same area as me, people have told me, oh, no wonder I never find penny items. I live in the same area as you. But you know what? All day yesterday, I went to 8 stores. I never looked at shoes the whole time, or the accessories. So they're like, people are just gonna forget something. I promise. Whether it be the Dollar General employees or other penny shoppers. So you still have a chance, even if there's a lot of competition. I think it's best if you can, like, if you can drive out further from your immediate area and like try new stores. If you go on Google and you just search Dollar General, you can do that. Make a day trip out of it, make a weekend trip out of it. If you have a spouse or kids, take them with you, especially if your kids like to penny shop, and go on a penny shopping adventure. Some of the best memories of my life, literally, are when we went on a penny shopping adventure together, like my whole family. So try doing that and not worrying about the competition. I know that's hard, and even I get discouraged about it sometimes because it's just like, oh, I don't want to drive to all these stores and look through everything for nothing. But you got to just get that out of your head. Aw, thank you, Nene. Yes, you're lucky if you have D Chico. I'm jealous. All right. Wendy, your husband was on the phone. That's funny. I noticed the last 5 Dollar General stores have really cleaned up their stores. Yeah. We didn't find socks yesterday, but my daughters love finding blue dot accessories. They get excited. Yes. My kids used to kind of like penny shopping, but they don't now. What is D Chico? Um, it's only select stores. Basically, it's an app that you can download. It's the official Dollar General app, and they have a self checkout at select stores. And so, since they have a self checkout, you can scan the items, and it'll tell you the price of the items on the app. But in order to use DigiGo, you have to turn your Bluetooth on and connect to that specific store's Bluetooth. So you can't use it unless you're in a store that has DigiGo. Right now, there are only a handful of stores really that have it. They're expanding it. A lot of the stores around Nashville, Tennessee have it. There's some stores in Florida. I know there's some stores in Chicago that have it. But most stores don't. So you're going to hear, if you're a penny shopper, you're going to hear about DigiGo because people always talk about it, but not a lot of people have it. So it's pretty useless to the majority of us. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm dying for a cigarette. The clearance sale was epic. Yay. Tuesdays. This is only for Tuesdays. No, you can shop after Tuesday. You can continue to look for the penny items, usually for months. Just keep track of what's going on in the penny shopping community. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. Oh, also, you guys, if you guys shop online, let me do a little self promo here. If you guys shop online ever, you need to get EBATES, and my referral links in the description box. If you go through EBATES, you can buy stuff from Amazon, Ulta, just pretty much anywhere that you could shop online. The Children's Place. So if you go sign up for an EBATES account, and let's say you're going to go buy some stuff on Amazon. Let's say you're going to do Amazon Pantry and get food deals. You get 5% cash back for buying stuff on Amazon, and then also when your first $25 purchase through EBATES, you get $10 back in your account. So it's like $10 off a $25 purchase. And if you use my referral code, I get a nice little referral bonus, of course. So you should sign up for EBATES in the description box. Had to throw my little self promo out there, okay? Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. I will be here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as long as something crazy doesn't come up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what video I'm uploading tomorrow.